to show you today how to create your own custom cards. Before I do get into that, I do want to apologize for being so late in my video. Granted, last week we were moving into a new house, so that was exciting for us, but as well as exhausting, and it took a lot of time, obviously, throughout the entire week last week to get moved in. So unfortunately, I didn't have time to get into any videos for you guys. We are in a new home. We're excited, and I'm excited to be showing you this video. So with that said, we'll be moving on here to teach you how to create your own Heroscape custom cards. To start, we'll go ahead and grab a blank card. Throw that in here on the Photoshop. By the way, I'm using Adobe Photoshop CS6. The next thing we want to do is run up to image, change the image size, get that to the standard card image size. Resolution 300 is best for printing in inches, pixels. Alright, so we've got our card. Next thing we're going to do is get our image. So we're going to pull the image of the figure that we want to use. Oh, let's get that out of the way. Pull it into Photoshop. Then what we're going to do is we're going to adjust the image by holding down Shift. And let's adjust it to the size of the card. What we're going to do is go to Layers, this button here, and we need to add a mask layer. So that should be there. See, Add Layer Mask. Click that. And we'll come back here to the wand tool, select anything here that looks alike. We're going to delete that, and it'll delete all that. So we're going to do Edit, Fill. We're going to make sure that says black. Okay, and there you go. Deselect. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of all this, the rest of this stuff here. We're going to go to our brush, make sure it's a thick size brush, and then we will zoom in and take care of business. Alright, okay, we're ready to go. Now that we've cleaned up the background, we'll go ahead and select him by doing Command T. And again, these are for Mac users. Okay, I'm using these commands. And so we can reposition him. Let's make him a little bigger by holding Shift. Let's fill him in there. Perfect. Then Enter to set his photo. Then what we're going to do to make it look like he's behind the card here, I'm just going to get rid of that. And then, like most Heroscape cards, we're going to try and make him look like he's faded into the background. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here and change our brush to a softer brush, opacity to 50%, make the brush nice and big, and then we'll just do a couple little touch-ups there. So now he's faded into the background. So it looks nice. Alright, now that we've got his figure down, we're going to go ahead and create his hit zones. So we're going to go ahead and hit the select bar there. We're going to do Command Copy. In the file, we're going to open a new window. Make sure it's on CMYK color. Okay. Command Paste. We're going to use that same wand that we were using before. We're going to fill in all of the white. Edit, Fill, Color. We want that on red. And there we have it. Okay, now because his bow is not a hit zone, we want to come back and deselect that. Get a brush. Make sure we're on gray. Make sure our opacity is at 100%. Zoom in and make that gray. Okay. Once we've done that, we can go back to the wand and select everything there, edit, fill, do color, gray, and boom, there we have it. Okay, so then we deselect that, and what you want to do is select all of it again, Command copy, come back here, Command paste, and there you have it. So let's move that over here, Command T to select the image again, Shift to shrink, pop it in there, and now we have our ranger. Okay, so there's his hit zones. And actually, I forgot the green spot for the line of sight. But back here, you can just paint in a green spot and do the same thing, copy and paste. But now that we've got our image on the card, simply just fill in the stats, which is pretty straightforward. Actually, after that, it becomes pretty easy. We go to the stats, and let's make sure we're using white. So let's go back and change the color to white. And you want to make sure you're using PT Sans. PT Sans is the Heroscape font to use. Anytime you're using stats, you want it in bold. Anytime you're doing text for the specials, you want it in regular. And typically you have the stats at somewhere around 10, 11, or 12. And the writing you usually have around 6, 7, or 8. So I'll go ahead and just fill those in really quick for you. Okay, so there we have the stats and the description. Now we'll put his specials. And specials here will be right there. And black. Alright, so we are almost done here. Alright, we'll change that to regular like I mentioned. And there we are. Oh, let's start. This is full. Okay. So there we are, folks. We have a custom card in just a few short minutes. We've got our image, our hit zone, our stats thrown in, our specials, our description of the hero here, and so that's that. You'll notice I did not have a name. The blank is for the name spot here. I do not have a name yet for this custom hero. I am in the process of designing this hero. So this is not this is still a work in progress. You're seeing this for the first time, me making this card. I am taking suggestions for the name of this hero. Feel free to give suggestions as to what kind of elf name you feel would fit his type of character. As you can tell, his abilities kind of have a good sense of his character. He's got this focus shot that he's strong far away, but even if you engage him, he has the ability to disengage quickly and regain his position of strength. So um, throw out some names, what you think might be kind of cool, and who knows, maybe something will stick, and I'll choose it. So again, this is Sir Heroscape here with your custom Heroscape card. Hope you enjoyed watching that little tutorial. This is not nearly as exciting as a battle video, and I apologize for that. It has been a crazy week, and I'm sorry that I was late on the video. Usually these videos are uploaded by Saturday, but me and my family had to move in to a new home. So I hope you enjoyed that. It obviously wasn't as exciting as watching a battle video, but hope that was a help to some of you who may be in the process of creating your own customs, or or just intriguing to. So there you have it. Hope that was a good help for those of you who are creating your own customs and wanted to know how to make your own cards. It does require a form of Photoshop. There are other programs out there. I do not know them, or I'm not very familiar with them, so unfortunately Photoshop is the expensive option that you would go for, but at many universities or libraries they do have this program, so I'm sure um, you could find a way to create some of your own customs. So I hope that was a help to some of you, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.